Ain't it crazy? As soon as I close out right there, it decides to fly and hit my full TP. Story of my life. But it's okay. We were still good, we were still right. So this part of the video is for all of the people that want to quit trading. If you want to quit trading and you're like, listen, this ain't for me, I suck, I keep losing, I keep making the same mistakes, I don't have any money to put into my trading account, I don't have any more money to buy any more prop accounts, I keep over leveraging, keep making all the same mistakes, keep losing, keep losing, keep losing. I want to quit. This part of the video is for you, okay? I have been trading now for just over 7 years, okay? Almost 8 years. And every part of those 7 years wasn't easy. It took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of studying. It took a lot of focus. It took a lot of discipline. A lot of times what I see and what I notice in many traders is that many of you make a lot of the same mistakes, and you know the mistakes that you're making, but you keep doing them and you keep making them. You have the ability to change it and to stop making those same mistakes, but you keep doing it. So truly and honestly, when you're trading and you're learning and you're studying and you're doing all the things you're supposed to do to become a good trader, the one thing you need to understand is that, first of all, the charts have nothing to do with it. Your broker has nothing to do with it. It's all about you. You versus you. Not you versus the session, not you versus the pair, not you versus your lot size, not you versus your prop account, not you versus the next trader. It's you versus you. You have to hit buy or sell. You have to be the one to withdraw when you make a good profit, you have a good day or a good week. You have to be the one to learn how to manage your trade when you're in it. You have to be the one to make the conscious decision to say, I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep working at it. I'm going to keep working at it. So if you're one of those people that says, I want to quit, I want to stop, I don't know what to do anymore, this all sucks, guaranteed it's something you are doing wrong. You either don't have a mentor or the right mentor. You're probably too focused pocket watching the next trader, the next person. That person traded some weird pair that you probably never heard of, and you go over and want to trade that pair because you see they made a profit off of it. You're not focused. You don't have a trading plan. You're not studying enough. Maybe you're just trading. You're just randomly taking trades every day thinking you know what you're doing when you really, truly, and honestly don't. So you're kind of trying to drive without ever really taking lessons or practicing. Or some of you may be really good, and you would be really good at trading if you stopped making those same mistakes that you've been making. Those of you that want to over leverage, those of you that over trade, those of you that trade too many pairs, those of you that hold trades for too long. What has worked for me, guys, is sticking to what works for me. If I notice that when I hold my trades longer, more times than not, I lose the trade. But when I take profit at a certain point, my win percentage goes up. So why would I practice holding trades for longer when I've seen results over here by just taking profit after a certain amount? 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Too many times I hear people try to shit on scalpers that only take 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 like you're not a trader. The only thing that defines a good trader is your profitability. People don't really care how big of a move you caught or what your lot size was or whatever. They just want to see that you're winning. You just want to see yourself winning, and it does something to you mentally when you see more wins on your chart than anything else. It has the opposite effect. It does something to you mentally when you see a whole lot of losses. So for those of you that want to quit, you probably are not tired of losing yet. You're not tired of making the same mistakes over and over and over again. That's really what I think the problem is. And I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. Trading is not for everybody. It's really not. It's not for the faint. It's not for the weak. It takes a certain type of personality, a certain type of mindset. Not just a trader, but a good trader. To last as long as I have and as others have, which is way longer in this game, without crashing out, without letting it destroy you mentally, emotionally. So when I see traders struggling, when I do one-on-ones with people that, my students or people that pay me for separate one-on-ones, I see a lot of the same mistakes. And they're not mistakes that I'm not privy to. They're not mistakes that I didn't make. They're all mistakes that I made, but I realized I was making those mistakes and I just stopped. Because when you get tired of losing, when you get tired of making the same mistakes, when you get really sick and tired, like, damn, I knew I should have waited for that extra candle. I knew I should have waited for this confirmation. I knew I should have not traded this pair that I never really traded like that or studied or backtested. You know what you're doing wrong. Many of you know exactly what you're doing wrong. You're just choosing also not to fix it. And some of you don't even realize that. I don't know if it's subconscious or what the case may be. But I did a one-on-one with someone the other day, and the person was listing all these issues that they had. And right after they listed all the issues, I'm like, how do you not know what you're doing wrong? You just listed everything you're doing wrong. So how do you must know what you're doing wrong because you just told me what you're doing wrong. So if you know these are your issues, you're aware of them. So we literally went down the list one by one on how to fix those issues. And the whole time he's like, okay. And I'm thinking, are you really getting it? Is this really clicking to you right now? Or are you just... So the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is when you make an active decision to want to quit something, it may just not be for you. Maybe you don't have the right mindset or the right temperament or what it takes to really make it and do it. And that's okay. There's plenty of other things you could do. But really, truly, and honestly, ask yourself, why am I quitting right now? Am I quitting because I'm choosing not to take accountability and not to take the blame because I know what I'm doing wrong and I'm just choosing not to fix these issues because for some odd reason I can't? Or is this truly just not for me and there's something else that I might be better at or, have more success at other than trading? That's a valid question you need to ask yourself before you quit, because if it's option A, then you still got work to do, because you can make it. If you truly know what you're doing wrong, you can overcome those things. But if you've just resigned yourself to like, okay, nah, this ain't for me, I don't have it in me anymore and I'd rather do something else, then it might be time to throw in the towel. So I've been there. I know what it's like. I have quit a couple times when I was starting in my journey. It wasn't easy, but something kept pulling me back. Something kept drawing me back into it, and I wasn't able to just let it go. So if you have that urge, then something in the universe is telling you to stick with it and keep at it. But if you don't, and you just lost all fun and passion, and you don't see success at the end of the tunnel for you, then call it quits. But ask yourself, truly have a sit down, one-on-one talk with yourself. Look in the mirror for real, and ask yourself, am I the reason why this isn't working for me? Because it's not any other outside force. It's only you. And when you see the potential, when you see you can make life-changing money with a life-changing skill, where once you master this shit, you'll never in life be broke again. It really puts things in perspective. So if you hate your job, if you don't like how your life is going, you hate your car, you want to put your kids in a better school, you want to take a vacation for once, you want to have to not check your bank account every Friday to see if your direct deposit hit because you got 15 bills just waiting, that money's already spent because you got bills waiting. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. You want to have options. You want to give yourself options, because that's what this does. That's what this is. Trading gives you options. When you don't have options, you're left to listen to other people and have to do what you don't really want to do. But when you have something that nobody can ever take away from you, it gives you choices. And with those choices, it can bring you that happiness that you truly want, you really deserve, when you really think about it. So think about, if you quit, just know you're not just quitting trading. You're quitting on yourself, and you're quitting on your future successful life. You're giving that up. The options that I just spoke of that you give yourself when you succeed at this, you now no longer have that anymore. Unless you find something else. Great. But if you don't, and you have to go back to your job that you don't like, and you have to go back to the lifestyle that you don't like, and you have to just take the shit that they give you every day, expect you to just eat shit every day, understand that that's the decision you have made once you give up trading. When you say no to trading, you say yes to that life. So which one do you think in the long run would benefit you more? Saying no now and living life how you've been living, maybe even worse later, or say yes to this life and keep at it, because you see what's possible. You see the potential. You don't need to make hundreds of thousands of dollars every day, every week, every month. You can make $200, $300, $400, $500 a day trading. You're doing better than like 90% of the country, maybe even the world. Who knows? A big world out there, but whatever. The average person is not doing numbers like this every single day. No, they're not. But that's what's possible. With this, like for instance, this trade I just took with you guys today, just now, I could take a trade and make $500, $800 a day and still be okay. That's the power of what this is. When you think about quitting, guys, you're giving up on a lot more than just the charts. You're giving up on a lot more than just yourself. You're giving up on your family. You're giving up on your kids. You're giving up on your future happiness. You're giving up maybe even on your sanity, because at some point life be lifing sometimes. It happens. But when you have this part taken care of, everything else kind of sort of will take care of itself in some kind of way. So if you're somebody that wants to quit, those are the two things I need you to ask yourself, and understand what you're giving up on when you say, yes, I want to quit. Yes, I want to give up. All right. So that's what I got. That's what I got for this video. I just wanted to get that message out, because you can do it. I have faith in you. I can do it. I always say, if I could do it, anybody could do it. All right. So that's what I got for y'all today, guys. As always, it's your favorite female trader, SIMPLEFX. I wish you all the best with your trading, and I'll catch you guys on the next trade.